Thanks for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Raynah Rey, and my guest today is Dr. Kacy Seals. When we went to break, you were going to talk about some of the things you're doing at your school. But before you even do that, I think your story is fascinating because you were actually a student at this school.
Yes.
You set out to do on a completely different path, and then you ended up back here.
Right.
Give us the Coles Notes version of that journey.
Yeah, so I graduated, won't say the year, it was many years ago, and initially my goal was to be a corporate lawyer. So when I went to Clark Atlanta University, my desire was to be a lawyer. And let me just backtrack a little bit and talk a little bit about my high school experience. It was a safe haven for me, and it was what really saved me from I would say the trauma that I was experiencing at home and in my neighborhood, and I didn't even know it was trauma at the time, but going to a school that I consider my family and had friends who I'm still friends with was a lifesaver for me. And when I left there, I had no desire to come back as a teacher or as a principal. I set off on a journey to become a lawyer. Somewhere came to my senses, somewhere realized that working with kids was a path that I wanted to journey and wanted to be a part of. Started substitute teaching at one of the local high schools, which was Roosevelt High School. And my journey kind of began there. Fell in love with the idea of teaching other students or young people and being an inspiration and being a light and sharing my story with them. 4 years ago, I had the opportunity to be principal at Visual and Performing Arts, and Dr. Adams, our superintendent, said, well, what do you know about Visual and Performing Arts? And I said, excuse me, I'm a proud graduate, and the rest is history. So it's a personal mission that I'm on. I feel like I've come full circle, and it's my duty and honor to serve the students and staff there, to share my personal experiences, the good and the bad ones with them, so that they might learn that every mistake is not fatal, so that they learn that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And what you said, sometimes the path that you set out to might not be the path where you end up. So just keep going and keep walking. And so I'm hoping that I'm a walking inspiration for them.
I know that you are.
Thank
But
you.
what sets this school apart from other schools? What are you doing over there that's working?
Our students have the opportunity to work in their gifts and talents at Central. So we have theater, instrumental music, vocal music, visual art, dance. And so within those areas, you can see their gifts and talents. Unlike other schools, you have to figure out, so what is it that you want to do? You can actually see their gifts and talents. So they're able to work in their passion, which makes our work a lot easier. So it is our challenge to support them, cultivate the talents, hold them accountable, of course, to those standards and expectations that we have. But most importantly, really show them how their gifts might show up. So I was a theater major. 90% of the time I'm talking. So my gift even shows up today and showing them that it doesn't ever stop. Yeah.
Right. And you've got an event coming up.
Yes.
Tonight and tomorrow?
Yes. So our musical is Once on This Island, and it'll be showing tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm sorry, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock and Saturday night. And it's a story that I think is very relevant today about how the stories that we tell shape our lives. So it's based in Haiti, and it's about storytelling. It's about love. It's about death. And our students have so many wonderful stories that are colorful, that are dark, but it makes and shapes them who they are and who they are to become. We don't have to be our stories, but our stories can be that light that propels us and sets the platform for our future.
One of your students dubbed the school something fantastic.
Yes.
What's that?
So a student when asked, how do you describe Central? She said Central is a tropical oasis of learning.
Wow.
And I have coined that, and I've stolen that. I need to put it on the shirt now. But I do just,
Give her props.
I want to give her props, yes. To Ms. Mitchell who said that, Jamira Mitchell. And so that we are a tropical oasis of learning. And if you can picture warm weather, something that we don't have today, sunshine, sand, the sand is gritty, it could be soft, it could be hard. And so we are all of those things embodied at our school. We're colorful. Again, the beautiful colors sometimes are darker colors, which some might find beautiful, but we are a rainbow of beautiful colors and beautiful students, wonderful teachers, and I'm very honored to be able to serve at Central.
Well, you keep doing it. The world
Thank you.
needs more principals and more people like you. Thank you so much for
Thank
what you're
you so
doing
much.
over there. Please visit www.slps.org. Stay with us here. There's more STL Live after this.